How you doing? My name is TreniuS Henderson. You're tuned into the famous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're doing right. So in this video, I'm about to tell you how I manifested more money than ever before in my life, okay? And what I'm about to tell you, it really works. If you can hear what I'm saying and apply it to your very own life, you're gonna see results too. Because what I'm about to tell you comes from my experience. I'm 30 years old, and this year I'm making more money than I have ever made before. And after this video, you can use my same formula and put the same things that I'm telling you in motion, and I can guarantee you it'll work for you too. Okay. Once upon a time, I did not, have multiple streams of revenue. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know there was a such thing as making multiple streams of revenue, but I've always been like the type of person that felt like I deserved more than what I was getting around me. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been the type of person that felt like I deserved better than my current living situation, and for so long, I was always like trapped in this situation that I felt like I could not get out, even though it's like I wanted to get out, but it's like you just don't have the key, and you try to figure out like who has the key? How can I get out of this situation? I'm stuck. You know what I mean? And usually it had everything to do with finances, and I don't want to be materialistic in this video, but let's face the fact of the matter, folks. Everything in life costs except for air. Well, air even costs because you got to pay for it in the house, like air conditioner. Everything costs something in order to get something. Ain't nothing free but happiness, okay? So that ties into what I'm about to tell you in this video, folks. Happiness, self-love, self-value. So my question to you is this. If you want to manifest more money than ever before, how would you do it? How would you do it? Okay, I'm about to tell you how you do it. It's all about your mentality. There's no difference between the rich person and the poor person. The only difference is they have two different mentalities of how they perceive life and everything around them. All right. Some people wake up in the morning, they only know that, I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna make $50 today. You know what I mean? Some people wake up in the morning and like, you know what? I'm gonna make $1,000 an hour today. Some people wake up in the morning and like, I'm gonna make $1 million today. You know what I mean? Once I realized that, I started to change the way I even wake up in the morning. So it all starts in the morning when you set your mindset to start the day. How do you wake up in the morning? Do you wake up in the morning feeling like, you a thousandaire? When I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm going to get me some money today because I know it's some things that I want to buy and I do not have them. And the only way you're going to get the things that you want to have is if you have the right type of money to be able to afford it. Okay, so that's the first thing that you have to do, folks. You have to program your mind early in the morning. Are you a $50 person or are you a $1,000 an hour type of person? You know what I mean? So it requires you to think big, okay? Think big. If you're in a situation right now and you feel like you cannot get out, the reason probably why you trapped in a situation, you stuck in a situation is because you're not thinking big enough, okay? Folks, there's nothing wrong with thinking big, okay? You can only, the reason why you're in the situation you're in right now is all due to mindset. So you can get yourself out of the situation you're in right now if you begin to think ginormous about like what you can have, what you deserve, where you can go, who you can be. If you start thinking highly of yourself, your situation will just begin to crumble. And then you'll step into another situation. But if you continuously think, oh man, having a pity party, oh man, I'm blaming it on you, I'm blaming it on you and you. Oh man, my situation sucks. You know what I mean? My job sucks, everything is bad. Boo hoo 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 hoo. If you continuously think like that, the situation is gonna just swarm you and just hold you in bondage to where you can never ever get out. But when you rise above the ashes, you become a phoenix. You got to look at your present financial situation as something that's not even a part of you. Your financial lack is not even a part of you. That's petty stuff. Those are crumbs. That's just a little bit of money. You are more bigger than where you are right now. And when you start thinking bigger, folks, I can guarantee, see, the universe will start to work with you, and it will start to create ideas in your mind like it did for me to help you get out of the situation. Once again, only when you start thinking big, it's when the universe starts working with you. The universe is like, oh, I see them thinking big in that negative situation. Okay, so, hey, bring some ideas over here. Send it to them. Send it to them so that they can start getting themselves out of the situation, because they're thinking bigger than the situation that they're in, rather than blaming the situation and giving power to the situation and attention to the situation. They're thinking bigger than that. So bring a big idea so I can create an opportunity in this person's life so that they can get out of that situation, folks. And that's when your whole reality, your whole paradigm will begin to shift. And this is how I began to manifest more money than ever before, because I began to leave my situation behind. I began to close the door. You know, people in my life that were lacking financially and all this, saying all this, oh, you ain't gonna never do nothing, you gonna always be broke, boy, you just like, you know, you ain't doing it, you ain't doing that, ain't gonna work, this and that. I had to even stop even giving attention to them. I had to stop even talking to them, because if you give attention to lack, if you give attention to not getting paid the salary you want to be paid, if you give attention to your boss getting on your nerves, if you give attention to not having the type of clothes you want to have, then you already lost. You've already given up your power. But you got to rise above it and say, you know what? I'm greater for this. I don't have to settle for less. And then you'll start letting things go that are holding you down. I can guarantee you, folks, most of you who are watching this video, the reason why you're in the situation you're in is because you have yet to let go of a lot of things. It's not that you are already rich, because you are rich. Okay, you are worthy. You are a millionaire. You are wealthy. That's why I'm telling you and confirming it to you. You are wealthy. It's just that you have to let go of the simpletons. You have to let go of the little small rations. You have to let go of the little small mediocre thinking, the little small stuff. You have to stop hanging in the places where people are not doing nothing. You got to go where people are doing something. You know what I mean? You got to stop shopping in the value thrift store. If you want to have more, if you want to have better, you got to go to where there's quality. You know, you got to go where there's high fashion. You got to go out to the events where you can run into people of like minds, you know, multi-millionaire thinking mindset people. You know what I mean? You have to switch it all up. You know, even though you might be riding a car you don't want to ride in, you got to start thinking about the car that you want to ride in. You got to go to the dealership and get to at least see the car that you want to get. You got to start making vision boards. You got to start putting affirmations around you. I have such and such car. You know, I live this such and such location. I live on the Long Island. You know what I mean? I live, you know, on Venice Beach. Yeah, I stay in Manhattan, New York. You got to start speaking this stuff into existence and just be happy about your situation. But at the same time, you leaving it behind. You know what I mean? And so, folks, this is what I learned on my journey and how I began to manifest more money than ever before. You know, I never really had what I wanted to have in the past, but I always took action to step into the unknown to see where I would land. You understand? Like, so many people want so much more, but they are afraid to let go of what they have and to step into the unknown of something they don't know. They don't know what they're gonna get, the results or whatever. But you're never gonna even know what the possibilities could bring if you never just step out on a leap of faith and just do the thing that you know you really truly want to do. And this is how I've been doing it over a course of time in my life. I've always just been taking the opportunity. I fail, but I take the opportunity. And all these opportunities don't piled up. And the next thing you know, I'm starting to manifest more money than ever before, because I'm at least opening the door to see if I could get a little bit more. You understand? And usually, you know, it is always what you expect it to be if you can just step out there on a leap of faith. And listen, folks, this really works. Okay, this really works. And at the end of the day, what I have to tell you is take your leap of faith. You will find that you will begin to fly on the back of the wings of an eagle called the universe. Take your leap of faith. If you feel in your heart It's something that you need to let go of, okay? There's something that you need to do. I'm talking to you right now. If you feel there's something that you need to let go of after this video, it has to be done. You have to let it go. It's holding you back. It's keeping you down. It's keeping you from attracting the money that you want to attract. It's keeping you from manifesting more money. Folks, this is what I did. I got so fed up, so sick and tired of being sick and tired, I just took risk and just let it all go. Now look at me. I'm doing greater things than ever before. Trust me, this really works, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm TreniuS Henderson of the infamous. See, I said infamous again. That's that subconscious thinking. See, I left that behind. I ain't infamous no more. I'm famous. It's the famous Living Realm Network. See, I left that behind. But you see how the subconscious mind still remember what I used to say? Totally different paradigm nowadays, folks. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click my face icon up there. That's me. Click that. Yeah, click that. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. In the meantime, folks, check out this video right here. This is a cool video right here. I like that video. Oh, and I'm still offering YouTube courses for anybody who want to start their YouTube channel like me. It's worth it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.